baseball fans, and welcome Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here, and on the hill in this one, Reese Olson.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher, so it just shows you how...
11th start of the year for Reese Olson. That strikeout rate's still insane at 32%. Didn't get the greatest luck in his last start. A lot of foul balls. This is kind of the state of the game right now. Little floater changeup in there for strike one, and at least we got a starter with a little bit of velocity here today in Reese, and quickly 0-2 on Pittsburgh's leadoff hitter, Brian Hayes. Not a great slider. That is just foul. Slider was actually out of the zone. Not a great curve either. Damn near clipped the corner, though. Try a sinker, see if he's late. And not really. Baez the throw. Hayes will be out. You would have told me at the start of the year that Reese Olson would have been one of the more capable starters in our rotation. I would have told you you're crazy. Triolo and Brian Reynolds batting second and third for the Pirates here. O'Neal Cruz, who had a miserable series when the Tigers and the Pirates met all the way back in early April, will bat fourth here today. Left the sinker up there, did Reese. Triolo 0 for 4 in his last game. I see Woody Keller behind the plate. Oh, that one ripped. Deep left field. That's going to get down and hop off the wall. Won't change anything. It'll be a double for Triolo. 8th double of the season and a one-out extra base hit on this sinker that I think we left grooved for him. Right off the yellow stripe on the top of the wall. Throw from Carpenter back in wasn't the greatest, but didn't matter. All right, that was a fastball. Changeup will miss to Brian Reynolds. We got to be careful here. Sinker in for strike one.
One out, a runner at second here in game 1 of 2 in the series.
Ooh, good slider there from Reese. Strikeout could be huge here. Oh, that's a good take there from Reynolds. Let's test him. He's ready for that. Try this slider. On the ground, Baez with a dive. He's at least going to save the run, but no chance to get the out at first. May have not needed to dive on that. Good swing on the slider there. Here is O'Neal Cruz. Fastball in. Got the Jordan 1s on. Changeup down. Olson in a jam here early. Can definitely tell I have some new controller drift after yesterday. Curveball misses badly, 2-2. Oh boy, full count.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well.
On the ground, could be 2. Keith, a bad throw, will get 1. Cruz in a grounds into a fielder's choice. Run scores though. And now here's Sawinski, already 19 pitches for Reese Olson. Swing and a miss there. Sinker down low. Not great control on the sinker here today. or really much of anything, but there's a changeup swung on and missed. Curve, man. Not a single chase on the curve yet. And Urshela can't get it. Throw from Carpenter is going to be way late. RBI single down the line for Sowinski. 2-0 Pirates, and this, I mean, how the fuck? This sinker was way down. And inside, sawed him off and just flips it the other way.
First inning, it's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching, but you know what? It's still
oddly enough, I think he was early on that.
If he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
0-2 now.
Oh man. First inning won't end for Reese. 27 pitches.
Righty to the plate.
And not one curveball been good, but the throw to second as Sowinski tried to advance is going to end the inning. We'll take that. There wasn't much good there from Reese Olson in the first. Luis Ortiz, the pitcher today for Pittsburgh. Only his second start. He's 0-1 with a 4.79 ERA. 47 innings pitched, so you'd think they've been using him as a long reliever. Wenzel Perez leads off, got his first career home run against Toronto. Two-seamer at 96. Has a fastball that reaches triple digits. Don't think in this universe that Paul Skeens has been called up, but I could be wrong. 1-2 on Paris.
That misses the zone. 2-2.
Tigers hitters just, it's been a lack of timing. And even when we don't lack timing, it's just lack of contact.
And the right-hander deals.
Expanded the zone. Two-seamer just above. Ortiz starts his day with a strikeout. Torkelson may lead the American League in home runs with 18, average down to 260. Ball one there. Power has been few and far between in this Tigers lineup last little bit. And decent swing there by Torque. Left field, warning track shot. Story about the last week of baseball right there. It's Torque down to 259. So Riley Green with 2 away. Need him to get going. Went hitless in 4 games against Toronto. Which is really just a shame because he hit the ball probably better than anyone else in the lineup. Ball one, a fastball at 99, misses away. Mellow Man TV rating with a party of 5. Welcome to everybody coming along with that. Is that behind that? A little bit. 1-1 on Green. Oh, curveball, or rather a changeup. First time I've seen it. Mellow Man TV and Greasy Man, thank you for following. And more. Big Juicy Chickens. What a name. Il Trooper as well. That alert hasn't played yet, but thank you.
He's mixing his pitches really well late on that fastball after seeing the changeup.
2-2 on Green. Already 2-0 Pittsburgh. And he hits him. Something got away there from Ortiz. That was a slider. So extend the inning for Carpenter. Fouled off. Carp's still 4th in the AL in batting average. I don't know why my viewers got these wacky names. I've got a few out there. Fouled off. I saw you look at me. Yours is, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, my girlfriend's name in chat, if you ever see that, is Ramen Noodle 2021.
The pitch. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
1-2 on Carpenter. All right, 2-2. We've at least somehow found a way to make Ortiz work here in this inning. It wasn't looking like it was going to be that way. Pretty short at bat to Winsel Perez, and then the 1-pitch fly out to the warning track for Torque. Make it full on Carpenter. Another lefty will follow him, and Zach McKinstry. Right off the end of the bat, and that is the downside to directional, if you will. Couldn't time up the swing much better, but off the end of the bat, it looked like on this one, at least according to the... that looks like we're late, at least according to the graphic. It was fairly well timed.
Set for the start of the inning. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal.
Well, long inning for both starters.
Olsen back to work.
Pittsburgh, the only team that's done any damage. It's a miserable changeup to Grandal.
And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch.
Change up, well, it's one of the few whiffs we've gotten from Pittsburgh early in this game. Oh, took a fastball looking. Took until the second for Reese Olson, first strikeout of this game. What's going on, Ale Trooper? Rowdy Tellez. All right, well, Pittsburgh has gotten the memo to just not offer at the curveball here today, so we can take that right out. Just hardly missed on the meter on that. 2-0 on Rowdy Tellez. We already knew that. We saw the mustache. Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. Sinker in for strike one.
Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
With the retirement of Angel Hernandez, now we just need the retirement of the video game version of Angel Hernandez and Woody Keller. That would be kind of funny if some of these names eventually got retired. He somehow got a piece of that. Best curveball we've thrown in this game.
The pitch.
Changeup missed the zone low. Tellez fouls it off. That sucked. That sucked, but the swing was even worse. Reese Olson, 2 strikeouts here in the second. Andrew McCutchen. Would assume that he has reached, I think it was the 300 home run mark. Last time we played the Pirates, we were just hoping that Andrew McCutchen wasn't going to hit the milestone home run against us. Oh, come on, Woody. Already down in a 2-0 count on pitches that were just outside the zone, and then that one, I guess you'd call it borderline. We don't get the call. That one's in, though. 3-1. That sucked. First walk allowed of the game for Reese Olson. Comes with 2 outs here in the second. Now Nick Gonzalez, the number 9 hitter for Pittsburgh. And on the ground. 1 pitch. We at least retire somebody quickly. 2-0 Pirates as we head to the bottom of the second. 2 lefties in McKinstry and Keith, and Carson Kelly 2 up as well. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. And here is Zach McKinstry. Well, last time out, McKinstry started a new game hit streak after his 15-gamer ended. And on the ground, but Gonzalez throw on to Tellez in time. Best swing of the game so far, at least the best contact. Let's make Ortiz work a little bit here. With Cole Keith up. Yep, not messing around.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that.
2 fastballs. Thinking he goes somewhere else here.
Left-hand hitter waits.
He did. Change up. Right on the outside edge. We're out in front of it trying to pull it. That's not going to happen. 1-2.
And another ball.
I think it should be easy to pick up his breaking stuff, but I don't know if that's going to be the case.
Just misses. Full count 3.
Those are dangerous takes with Woody behind the plate. Who can be sticked? A good chunk so far. We only made it through Perez, Torque, Green, and Carp. And Carp's taken. Green's available, but ice cold. Actually, no. Well, Riley Green was hit by a pitch, so he's not. Don't want him anyway. Torque's here. McKinstry. Keith, Kelly, Baez, or Shella. No Mark Canna today.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high too much on that one. Well,
Zach's a fair choice.
Elevated fastball you see so well, hard to lay off of. Well, when you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances of catching up are
Carson Kelly with 2 away.
You see that one just blown right by.
2 runs in the first inning for the Pirates. Off Reese Olson. And now 2-0 to Carson Kelly. Just tried to take the cold bats out of our lineup and just try something different. The only cold bat that remained was Green, but Canna and Rogers getting an extra day off. 3-0 to Carson Kelly. And possibly the hottest hitter in our lineup, Javier Baez, is on deck. 3-0 slider. All right. Well, thanks, Woody. A walk to Carson Kelly. Well, if we didn't have a Tigers game today and I didn't promise Nashville, mistakenly, I really thought the Tigers' day off was Tuesday. I probably wouldn't be live today, to be fair. So I don't really have any business being here either. Yesterday was a long one, but feeling all right. Change up, damn. Change up at 89. And on the ground from Baez. That gets through. But for whatever reason, Carson Kelly had headed back to first. He gets up to second. I don't know if he gets to third anyway. I don't think I pressed any buttons. Carson Kelly was headed back to first base. That is the good news that even after the mental exhaustion of what yesterday was, slept good last night, don't work till noon tomorrow. I've got time for sleep. Late on the fastball was Urshela. Getting base runners on has not really been the issue for Detroit in most of the games we've been losing as of late.
And here it comes.
It's been converting on him.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand.
1-1 on Urshela. Even a base hit right back up the middle. Base hit anywhere. Would be fine, and we're going to get it! Not only are we going to get it, it's going to go almost to the warning track. GIO Urshela with a game-tying 2 RBI double. That almost got caught at second base. Play almost didn't happen. It was slicing over there. Not even a throw back at home.
Perez up now for the Tigers. Struck out swinging his first time. Right through there for a strike.
Strike one on Wenzel Perez. So now a chance for the Tigers to somehow take the lead here in the second.
Man on second, 2 down.
Bad time to swing at a changeup. Out in front, you got no chance at that pitch. 0-2 on Perez. Slider inside. Could try and power a fastball bias up top here. Nope, back to the changeup. Slider just got us thinking a little bit too much, and it's a strikeout to end the inning, but the Tigers do indeed tie it. 2-2 as we end the second. Yeah, I know it's words. Honestly, a good thing that we're a little bit swing happy, more so than usual right now. With Woody, I mean, anything can be a strike. We've seen some terrible calls out of Woody Keller over the years. Yeah, the Pirates have indeed been patient commentary. It's why Reese Olson's pitch count is 47. Correct. Strikeout for Reese Olson. Second one looking. Okay, Brian Hayes is way too good to be doing shit like that. Jared Triolo. Doubled his first time up, scored the first run.
First pitch just misses.
Right on the edge. Misses, says Woody Keller. Fastball foul.
That one fouled off.
To be fair, that is fair. I feel like I need a minimum of like 6 hours of sleep to be functional.
The 1-2.
Ooh.
Just misses.
We will see you tomorrow. It's not going to be a long stream for me anyway. Just a couple of baseball games. We're going to have all of yesterday's races up on the YouTube channel tomorrow, hopefully, as well as Game 7. Takes the curve. Man, they are not swinging at that at all. We got a little bit of input lag on that one. How about a slider? Got him way out in front. That's why we save it. Fourth strikeout for Reese. Good night. Ugly swing there from Triolo. Looked like me up there. Ryan Reynolds. Haven't worked up the confidence for Reese Olson yet, so timing up the meter is a little tricky. Oh, Woody, come on. Change up perfectly in the bottom corner.
Fastball for a strike.
Pittsburgh has the right idea. They're waiting for Reese to throw a strike. Or at least a pitch that Woody says is a strike. Slider is fouled away. Wasn't our best. Try fastball away. Popped up. Shallow right. Riley Green moves in. It'll end the third. After a rocky first, Reese Olson has settled in. Last couple innings, Torque, Green, and Carpenter due up in the third. Torque with a flyout back in the first that went to the warning track in left field. 67 strikeouts, we'll ignore that. He may be towards the top of the league in strikeouts accumulated, but at the same time, if you're leading the AL in home runs, I feel like it's a little bit forgiven. That's a two-seamer on the ground. Throw from Cruz in time. One gone. Went and golfed at one. It's a fastball, two-seamer as well, low. Timing's fine, but it's just way too low to do anything with. Riley Green, left field, foul. Home run distance. Too far behind and off the end of the bat.
Right-hander kick steals.
And that time out in front. 0-2 on Green. Got hit by a pitch his first time. Went around. Actually broke a little bit away from us, it looked like. 2 away for Carp. Ball 1. See how careful Ortiz is with Carp. Such a deceptive changeup. Out in front, 1-1. I don't know if I'd expect to see a heater in the zone, especially in a hittable spot for Carp. Check the swing, didn't matter. Hits the bottom of the zone. 2-2.
2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Still don't have it timed up. 50 pitches now for Ortiz. Oh.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I feel like every pitch that has been in a mistake location for Ortiz has just been off the end of our bats, just not great contact at all. On the ground to Rowdy Tellez.
He handles it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Tigers fail to make
1-2-3 go the Tigers. We remain tied to the middle innings. Cruz, Sawinski, and Grandal do up.
Back at Comerica Park, out of the fourth. Here's the shortstop at the plate. O'Neal Cruz.
Oddly enough, might be the last inning for Reese Olson. Just so much damage to his pitch count already. On the ground to Gio Urshela. And the throw eats up Tort. It's going to be an error on Urshela.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but
I feel like the throw meter was green. I don't know why that was a bad throw.
He just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Are we celebrating? We're celebrating what?
Go ahead run on base, and here is Jack Sawinski. That one
Fastball will miss away. Change up in. Probably one of the better pitches that Reese has thrown all game.
Left-handers like the ball down and in.
The pitch.
Fastball, foul. I feel like I got to try the curveball here. And actually swung at it. A bit surprising. Well, we kind of are celebrating Angel Hernandez being gone, but we already talked about how Woody Keller, who's behind the plate in this game, is the video game equivalent. He's proved it in this game. Bunch of foul balls off Reese Olson. 70 pitches already. Their strikeouts looking just baffle me. I believe 3 of Reese's 5 strikeouts are looking, and I mean, that's a cookie changeup right there. Sawinski puts up a battle all for naught. That's a long first out. Fastball not even close. I mean, I hate to do this. We got to get bullpen action up here in the 4th inning. So, Faedo just because we don't really trust Joey Wentz.
And the righty deals. Swings through that one out.
1-1. Rare whiff from the Pirates. Sinker foul.
So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still trying to get that ground ball double play.
Man at first, one away. That one missed.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there.
And so the Angel Hernandez retirement is really funny. So we should get a double play here. 0 speed coming down the line in Grandal. We do. Because there was a video published literally 2 days ago, so a day before he retired, about how Angel Hernandez isn't as bad as you think, that I watched last night. And while there is some truth to that, I mean, I feel like the spots in which Angel was bad and just the things that man did do kind of have to make him the worst umpire in the majors. I mean, I kind of forgot about the lawsuit where he sued MLB for racial discrimination because he wasn't getting postseason assignments, and it's like, Angel, just look at this.
The pitch. That one's in there. 0-1.
We just need accountability for umpires in the worst way. If it means losing literally every one of the current ones, fine.
Doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
1-1 on Zach McKinstry.
And it's a ball and a strike.
Bottom of the fourth, Tigers looking to take the lead. Haven't seen that pitch much. He's only a 4-pitch pitcher, but the slider has not been featured that much. Slider again, that one way inside. Similar to the one we just swung at, but 2-2 now. Fouled away, McKinstry stays alive. Maybe. I did feel when I heard that announcement that there had to be some sort of underlying reason. I don't think it's... I don't think just all of a sudden mid-season he's just like, oh, I want to spend more time with my family now. I don't think that... we don't believe you, Angel. Change up. Nasty one, as always. Work the edges. Threw a couple ugly sliders, one of which we swung at.
They're battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
And next to hit for Detroit, Colt Keith.
1 away rather for Colt Keith.
And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1.
I thought that lawsuit actually got either thrown out or settled or whatever it was like a year ago. Oh, Cole Keith gives one a ride. Right field. Will it go? No! Second warning track shot of the game for the Tigers. And it's just the story of our offense right now. That's a great swing there from Colt Keith, but 2 away.
And that's outside. And that is ball 1.
Low on energy is Ortiz. He's not going to make it very deep in this game either. 2-0. You don't want any part of Carson Kelly in this game. It's ready to tee off. Out in front, way out in front, in fact, on 98.
The wind and the pitch.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
He doubled down on it. It's a good foul off on a really good pitch from Luis Ortiz. 2-2 the count remains on Kelly.
2 outs. Pitch misses there.
I actually thought that was a slider. Just misses. Still a really nice pitch there. And on the ground. And the inning, Ke'Bryan Hayes throws to Tellez. Ends the inning. We remain tied at 2.
Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
Since we tied the game, no hits from either team.
We go to the top of the fifth, and now it's Rowdy Tellez.
Now, I guess we can leave Reese in the game a little while. His stamina actually did increase with the attribute upgrade. So he might at least be able to go 5. Bad chase there from Tellez. Good pitch there.
And it's 1-2. And downstairs.
They just don't chase.
Righty delivers.
Come on, man.
The count's full.
That's a good curveball. Rowdy just spit on it.
And a pitch. Gets a piece. And stays
Well, maybe we aren't going to be able to get Reese Olson through 5.
3-2 now.
Oh, there we go. Strikeout number 6. Tellez going to go grab some pine.
Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
And now it's Andrew McCutcheon. He reached out a walk his first time.
McCutcheon walked his first time. That's a terrible changeup there.
You got to give him credit out there on the mound.
Somehow got a swing and a miss.
A little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in.
Out away, 2 strikes on McCutcheon.
Kind of shows you a lot about his.
I feel like if we just pound sliders away, we'll get him eventually.
And we're at the top of the fifth.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat.
Eventually. There you go, a little bit farther out.
Base is empty.
On the ground.
Side, Keith.
Not the way I wanted it to get done, but out number 2.
First 2 set down to the top of the fifth.
So Nick Gonzalez, number 9 hitter, 89 pitches for Reese. Fastball fouled off.
He swings and fouls one off.
Still going to probably have to be one of the long relievers. You'd think Faedo in a tight game like this. I haven't thrown a low fastball all game. That wasn't low. Now the slider.
And the right-hander deals.
Oh, what a take, dude. Got him. Went inside for the first time in the at-bat. 7th strikeout for Reese Olson. That'll end his day. He'll only go 5 innings, allow 2 runs all the way back in the first. I don't think he's allowed a hit since the first.
Back here in Detroit.
Just too much damage done. Schedule Faedo. 8-9-1 for the Tigers. Baez leads off.
Swing and a miss.
Gotta sit back on that, man. That's a game-changing pitch right there.
KC's called upon by Derek Shelton. The next pitch misses. And the count even.
Flinch at the slider, 1-1. As Ortiz almost out of gas.
Kicks and fires. And now one.
Changeup's so gross, man. On the ground. This is where the Tigers struggle. When we can't get the ball in the air, we can't really square anything up that well.
Here's GIO Shelton. He drove it 2 with a double his first time up.
Ball one way inside to GIO. Officially out of energy is Ortiz.
There's a strike.
Dude.
1-1.
The pitch.
Little flare right field. Not going to get down. McCutcheon comes in. 2 away. Now we will make a pitching change. The Pirates won't pull a Toronto and leave a pitcher that's out of gas out there for 3 innings afterwards. So a right-hander into the game, Wenzel Perez. Or rather a left-hander. Wenzel Perez bats from the right side. Not great velocity, but a 5-pitch pitcher, including a 74 to 79. 12-6 curve.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he chases
0-2. And a rocket right to Ke'Bryan Hayes. That will end the 5th. Both starters going to earn no decisions in this one. Oddly enough, Reese Olson technically made it farther by 1/3 of an inning. Alex Faedo will have to face the top of the order as he enters this game. Ke'Bryan Hayes. Waylaid on a fastball at 94. All right. Well, looking to pull the ball, I see. That's a good slider from Faedo. Better foul off from Hayes.
Fly ball down the line.
Lunged at that.
And a pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
Fastball in the air. Carpenter on the move into the netting. This is the downside of Alex Faedo. Only 3 pitches. Finally got him. The Pirates do to us what they've done all game to Reese Olson. Extending at bats. We're just really not getting through anybody quickly. Here's Triolo. Change up on the ground. Well, that'll work. Cole Keith the play to Torque, 2 away. I mean, the amount of 1-pitch outs, maybe 2, 3. I feel like every other at-bat's at least going 5 pitches or more.
And it's fouled away.
Not a very fast-moving game. Here's Brian Reynolds.
That's in there.
Can try this slider. I don't know if it's going to work. And, well, it kind of did. Good throw from Baez. It'll end the 6th. Alex Faedo out of the pen. A 1-2-3 inning. This remains 2-2. Torque, Green, and Carpenter due up, but it's a little bit unfortunate. I don't know if we're going to get much out of Carp here.
Bottom of the 6th. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Bailey Falter remains in the game through 3 pitches to get out of the 5th.
Back in 2015. Check swing, he went too far.
Somehow went around on that, hey? We'll never know.
And a swing and a miss.
Okay. Still haven't picked up any sort of a gauge here on Falter. Had to protect the slider down and in. Foul it away.
The lefty fires. Down to the dirt, swing and a
That was the slider. Damn it, man. How was that a drop third strike as well? I didn't think that was that low. The Torque flailed wide open on that. 1-0 on Riley Green. 2-0.
Missed. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th.
We got to barrel up fastballs, man. Come on. Got to do something. Good slider. 2-2 on green.
Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Full count, even just a base runner of any sort could be huge in this. Man, oh man. What confidence to throw the fastball very top of the zone when you only throw it 90 in this spot. I mean, no fucking wonder I wasn't expecting it. Here's Cart. And a base hit. Kerry Carpenter. I don't think that's his first hit of the year against a left-handed pitcher, but it's probably his second. Zach McKinstry up now.
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers.
Chopper. Oh, it hit the bag! Oh, what a way to get a base hit for Zach McKinstry. That hit the base and died. So here's Cole Keith, a chance out of nowhere for the Tigers. And in the air. It's not going to get down. It'll end the inning. Probably should have waited back and saw a few more pitches. Swung at the best one, but... we overtook the Pirates in hits in this game. I guess we can have some little victories.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7 at the plate. O'Neal Cruz.
O'Neal Cruz 0 for 2.
Elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is
only batting .220.
This guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that.
Oh, that's hard hit right at Baez. He's got a good glove on to first. Nice play by Javi. That's why he stays in our lineup.
So digging in, Jack Sawinski.
Average down in the 200s.
That one's in there.
But still, just such a good glove.
And a foul ball.
Faedo's trying to get a little something working now. Oh, boy. Hit pretty well to center. A lot of air underneath that. Wenzel Perez is there.
Drops into the glove. And a couple of quick outs. And now the catcher comes up to him.
2 away for Grandal. Outs have become quicker now that Faedo's in the game. Pirates were well prepared for Reese Olson in this one. Fastball way out in front.
And that one fouled off.
And that's put in play as well, but another nice play. This time GIO.
And that is that.
It remains 2-2. Stretch time here in the opener of a 2-game set.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Colin Holderman.
Well, this game, IRL got postponed. They've got a doubleheader tomorrow. On comes Colin Holderman. Sinker, 93 to 100. What range on that? A sweeper, 82 to 86, and a cutter.
And a pitch. That one misses. 1-0.
Pretty much anything that looks relatively straight, I feel like we got to try and be on.
And another ball.
Somehow held up on that. That was about one of our worst swings of the day. 2-1. That was the sweeper. Didn't really sweep. Laid on it. Threw it back-to-back times there.
2 strikes, the pitcher hoping for a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And now it's going to be Javier Baez.
The graphic says too late, but it doesn't even show my bat going through the zone. I actually feel like we timed that up fairly well. Sinker in. And in the air. Center field. Baez squares up a sweeper fairly well, but stays in the park. 2 gone. Gio Urshela responsible for both of the Tigers' runs in this one.
Right through there for a strike.
Hasn't worked away much.
Ryan Barucki getting ready to go. Hernandez warming up as well.
Sinker misses badly. Has he thrown the cutter yet? I don't think he has. 1-1 on Gio. Oh, Woody. No, no, no. Gio, little flare. Not going to get down.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
1-2-3 inning for whoever the hell that was that Pittsburgh just trotted out. 2-2 game. Tellez, McCutchen, and Gonzalez due up.
New inning getting started at the plate for Pittsburgh. Rowdy Tellez.
Faedo will stay in the game. Only 20 pitches to get through 2 innings. Far better than the clip Reese Olson was getting through this. Strike 2. Pittsburgh is remaining a little patient at times. Slider blasted, and Rowdy Tellez is going to give the Pirates the lead. That cleared the old wall. 5th home run of the year, Rowdy Tellez.
These fans are just heartbroken right now.
3-2 in the top of the 8th. I did see that. That broke rather like right when I went live, and I was like, well, I don't really know if I got an intro song for this. I was just like, I played Rest in Peace by Yellow Card. I was like, I don't know what else to do. Yeah, it's crazy news, man. I mean, they just rebranded the team and did everything else, and I don't know. Gene Haas. That's all I got. Change up on the ground to Javier Baez. It'll be out number 1. McCutchen's still rocking 76 speed at this stage of his career.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
That just seems insane. Change up will miss. Oh, God. Yeah, it does seem that way. But, I mean, also, you got to look at the drivers that they've employed. They're like Tony Stewart guys, a lot of them. But that doesn't always equal success. Like, I feel like he was looking for, like, the next Kyle Larson type guy that you could throw in any car and he'd be competitive. And, I mean, those guys are fairly decent drivers, most of them, but I mean, come on.
2-2.
Slider will miss. It's full to Gonzalez. Even with Woody Keller behind home plate, that's a strike. I don't know what Gonzalez is thinking. He's trotting down at first for. Okay, Brian Hayes.
In the box now as he leaves that one up high.
Hayes actually has a record against Faedo. He's 0 for 5.
That's in there, and it's 1-1.
That's a swing. That was a mistake. Fastball way high. Slider in the air. Green to find it. We get out of the 8th, but Rowdy Tellez. Solo shot. Makes it 3-2. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with the charters for that team. I mean, I know those charters have been kind of tied, at least in rumors, to Trackhouse and Spire and teams like that. I'm interested to see because now they're going to be mass selling charters, which is probably going to drive the price down on those. I want to see if Dale Jr. gets involved. Maybe thinks about bringing Junior Motorsports to the Cup Series. I feel like that might be his best chance. And just because the rumors are headed in that direction, now that that's an official thing, I mean, we'll see. I would love that personally, especially with the trademark finally being let go by Teresa for the number 8 font. I think that'd be just perfect timing in a way, almost. Wenzel Perez leads off against Aroldis Chapman, who will handle the 8th for the Pirates. And Perez caught at first base by Rowdy Tellez. Doing it all in this game. Off his feet. Wenzel Perez gets robbed of extra bases. Was not really expecting Chapman to come with a fastball first pitch. Slider will miss.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
I mean, I deny it too, to be fair.
Swing and a miss.
Splitter. He's got a splitter at 90. He can throw it better. 1-1 on Torque.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings
through an elevated splitter. And Torque just swings through it. That the swing looked great, but
Chapman now 1-run game. Fights that one away.
Foul off the fastball at 102.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in game 1 of 2.
Probably going to need a mistake slider here, to be honest. I don't know if we're going to catch up to the fastball.
And another ball.
2-2 on Torque.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Dude, that splitter is gross.
Previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
And now the right fielder, Riley Green.
Well, tough spot here for Riley Green.
Backed off the plate that time.
Yeah, that's what I said when I heard that, just because, you know, Haas F1 exists, you know? And Haas F1 is a little bit of a laughingstock, and that's all Gene's operation. It's just, I don't know. Which does kind of lead you to believe maybe it's Stewart just not having the passion in it anymore. It exists for now. Sell it to Andretti.
Next pitch misses way outside.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count.
2-0 on Riley Green.
Or this could get ugly.
On the ground, they had it played perfectly. Rowdy Tellez tags the bag. Through 8, Pirates 3, Tigers 2.
And we're back. Now it's the DH, number 19.
Oh, that team was a joy. The old Haas team. A little bit concerning that Carson Kelly dropped that ball.
And a 1-1.
Good slider. 1-2 now on Triolo. Swing and a miss. Faedo racking up strikeouts, his third. If we can get through the rest of this inning, get these next 2 outs, could go a long way till our next day off if we don't have to use anybody else but Faedo in the pen.
And there's the strike. And he deals. Got a foul ball.
You know foul balls are insane when that's I feel like that slider just bounced. Come on, man. Then he takes that. Brian Reynolds striking out looking. Faedo's fourth. Pitcher getting tired, but there's 2 outs here. Should be able to get through this. O'Neal Cruz, we just don't want to have to face Tellez again.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
2 outs.
Whoa.
But pulled foul.
Cruz launched. Good slider! There we go. How about Alex Faedo? Tigers down a run as we head to the 9th. Do we really want Nashville today when I'm playing like this? Are we sure about this decision? Yeah, a man can dream, you know.
And here comes the closer,
David Bednar, 7 for 8 in save opportunities. This will be game number 15 for him. An ERA of .66. Right-hander to face Carpenter. Fastball at 99. 12-6, 78-80, and a splitter. And in the air, right field, Kerry Carpenter has hit it out! Tie game! First pitch off of the closer, and Bednar. Carpenter launches. Home run number 17. In a way, some truth to that. Well, now we've got Zach McKinstry.
And the batter now, Zach McKinstry.
Splitter is low.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up.
McKinstry with a chance to win it. Nah.
Started a little too early. Strike one. Back and forth.
1-1 now.
Seesaw battle.
We're going to want to get some bullpen action up, actually. I don't want to have to go in with Faedo.
Just slow things down here at a crucial spot.
Get Vest and Chafin. Yeah, Bowman's going to have to do something this year, you'd think, right? In that car, with the teammates that he has, everyone on that team's won races this year except him, and he's rocking a long losing streak. I don't know. Directional kind of glitched out there. 1-2 on Zach McKinstry.
Here's a 1-2.
2-2.
Down and away.
Oh. It's a good foul off there by Zach, just behind it. 2-2.
Right-handed reliever.
Make it full.
Colt Keith waiting for a turn at the plate.
Cole Keith, who's given a ball a ride tonight as well, on deck. Oh. Really good splitter. And he walked him. McKinstry on base for the second time in this game. First walk for Bednar. Nobody out in the ninth.
And now Colt Keith. Winning run on base.
He ramped up on the splitter too there, 92. 1-1. Priest might find a home, maybe back with like Rick Ware or something.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Oh,
1-2.
he's living off of that splitter right now. Can't throw the fastball here.
Right-hander kick steals.
He did,
And that's the first.
and I think that was ruled a swinging strike.
Here's the catcher, Carson Kelly.
I'm not certain it was. That appeared to be the signal from Woody Keller.
That's outside.
Ball 1 to Carson Kelly. I don't think there's any lefties on our bench today. Carson Kelly, base hit right field. McKinstry up to second. And now it'll be Javier Baez with just one out.
Big time swing when this team really needed it. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Winning run is
Jose Hernandez.
They will pull Bednar.
he doesn't get a lot of strikes.
They bring in a lefty to face Baez.
On getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind
Bold call. Pretty good fastball. Slider changeup and a two-seam.
Javier Baez.
Oh. All right. Could go anywhere now. Slider misses inside. 1-1 on Javier
With
Baez.
the winning run standing at second. We're in the last half of the ninth inning.
Oh, Javi.
Our way, and that's
Oh, Javi.
pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms
Gotta barrel that up.
away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
1-2. Oh,
missing low.
tough take.
Oh, man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as
2-2 now. Oh, a pop-up for Javi.
And the infield fly
He
is
can't believe it, and neither can I. Fastball that just goes straight up.
GIO up now for the Tigers.
Last chance for the Tigers here in the ninth. It's GIO. Drove in 2 earlier. In the air. Center field. Does it have enough? Yes, it does! It is out of here. GIO Urshela. Walk-off home run. GIO Urshela, 5 RBIs in the game. Tigers 6, Pirates 3. In a game that was 2-0. All the way back in the first. 3-run home run for Urshela. Wins it for the Tigers. Breaks a little bit of a slump. Finale of the series tomorrow.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew.
Faedo gets his 5th win. Bednar the blown save and the loss. will try and sweep this short 2-game set tomorrow against the Pittsburgh Pirates here at Comerica Park after a walk-off win in Game 1.